Boy, do I love picking up new collections. It's been far too long, guys, and here is a brand new collection. Check it out. All right, let's start pulling this out so I can show you guys. You know it's going to be good when nothing is bagged and boarded, right? Well, I've already looked through it. There's no huge keys, but I do want to go over and show you what exactly I got here. I will point out some of the bigger keys as we go along. There's quite a bit of this spectacular Spider-Man, and these are some of the bigger keys that were in it right off the bat. Cool Morbius cover. Absolutely love some of these covers, and most of these are newsstands. You guys will notice most of these are newsstand variants. Also have some Ghost Rider mixed in. Another cool cover. This is issue number 50. The grades do vary. Some of them are higher, some of them are lower. There's really no rhyme or reason to it, but you can tell that these were collected. I say the average grade on these is around 6.0, 5.5. Some of them do reach around 7.0, and some are as low as maybe a 2.0, unfortunately. A lot of Bronze Age stuff is what I picked up. There are a few books that I did leave behind. He had quite a few independent books, which right now I just have so many independent titles I was not looking for. And didn't pick up too many DC books, but most of these are going to be Marvel. There are some 15 cent, 20 cent sprinkled in, as you can see here. More Incredible Hulk, some Super Action, some Avengers, and check this out, even a few of these Pence copies. You may ask, what is a Pence copy? Well, a Pence copy is a comic that was distributed overseas, typically the United Kingdom, over in England or Scotland or Ireland. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, number 1. Here's another Pence copy. Like I said, there's a couple of these mixed in. This is Tomb of Darkness, number 23, 10 cent. Or 10 pence copy. Again, another Incredible Hulk. I've already gotten some bags and boards for these. I literally just got them in yesterday, so I haven't had time to go through them just yet. So if you're watching this video and there's anything that you see, message me direct, and there's a very good chance that these will be yours. Guy number 1. There's a few moderns sprinkled in there. Some super villain team-ups. Then getting back to some more spectacular Spider-Man. These are always cool books. Anytime I can find spectacular Spider-Man in the black suit, I love picking those up. Very collectible. They do resell well if you're wondering about that. The black suit Spideys. There was a time, though, that the Spectacular Spider-Man books, you couldn't give them away. They didn't really have a whole lot of value to them. But in the last few years, they've really picked up steam. Anything Spider-Man, you guys know that. More Spectacular Spider-Man. And there are some direct copies mixed in, too. But if you look, I'll show you overall. You can see the grade of these. They're not bagged and boarded, but some of them are pretty clean. Like this one here looks to be pretty decent, other than this corner here did take a little bit of a ding, as you can see. But the book itself, they lay pretty flat. They look good, and I've looked through multiple, and there are no missing pages, missing cutouts, or anything like that. Save a few. I did notice a couple of the covers were cut out, but other than that, they look pretty darn sharp for not having bags and boards. Probably just sitting in a bin since the 70s when they were bought. Maybe looked through a few times. Absolutely love this cover. This is issue number 56. Look at that Hobgoblin Spidey cover. put a little information about it right here. 55. So there's a pretty solid little run they had going here of these Spectacular Spider-Man books. Rolling. Issue 51. 50. 49. And the cool part about these, they make at this time Marvel was making it really easy to see when it was printed. As you can see, the year was printed right here on the front, so this is 1980. The issue number, the price, everything's pretty straightforward. Gotta go back to that last one. Makes me really miss Toys R Us. Oh man, Toys R Us, the memories, and we'll never have that again. Our kids will never have that. Our kids will never have Toys R Us. Issue number 40. Again, all these are going to be available. What doesn't sell, I'm most likely going to be having a big Whatnot show with these, where we will do Bronze Age books. Spectacular Spider-Man keeps on coming. Again, who doesn't like some Spectacular Spider-Man? Keep them coming. Issue 36. Still headed back in time. We're up to the 40-cent price covers here. Again, it's kind of a mix of newsstand and direct copies at this point. But like I said before, the average grade on these, I'd say around 6.0. In the Bronze Age for me was a pretty boring time when it came to a lot of the covers, and I really do like these Spectacular Spider-Man covers. I know Mr. Alec Milgrom did a lot of them. There's quite a few different artists that worked on these, and I think that they always did a good job really making these covers action-packed. Look at that. Cloak and Dagger. And that was one of the first books I showed you, was the second appearance of Cloak and Dagger. That's probably one of the biggest books that were in this. Again, not a huge book, but is a good book to have. The first appearance of Cloak and Dagger obviously is a pretty decent key. Here's the annual number 4. I think this is the only Web of Spider-Man. This is Web of Spider-Man number 6. Which is kind of interesting that it was in there, almost like it got stacked in the wrong pile because everything else is spectacular. What is the answer? Again, we got Black Cat, Black Suit Spidey. Pretty cool. These covers keep coming. On the back of this one is the Wedding of the Year, which is the annual. And more Black Suit Spidey. Love this cover as well. Lizard's Revenge. This is issue 127. It's interesting to see what they chose to put into bags, while they chose some of these other ones to leave them not in bags. That's a silly cover. Look at that one up close. Beware, it's Assistant Editor's Month. Don't say we didn't warn you. Kind of cool when you got Spidey peeking in down here with Black Cat. And if you're wanting to see what the difference between the newsstand and the direct were, I happen to have 2 of these Spider-Man books. This is issue number 71. In my left hand, I'm holding the direct copy. In my right hand, I am holding the newsstand. The newsstands would be at places like 7-Eleven or bookstores like Books A Million, while the directs would be mailed to you directly, or they'd be at your comic shop. Another big difference on these 2 books that you may notice is the price at the top. The price has a M here, and on the newsstand, it's just boxed. So that's a really easy way, just seeing the top of the book, knowing if it's a newsstand or a direct book at this time. Pretty cool. This was actually the only 2 duplicates that they sent. I don't know why, but there it is. This was a really cool cover too. Not a whole lot of value to the book itself, but really cool cover because I always like when they actually introduce the title into the art itself. And as you can see, that is the case there. We have Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man number 73, another cool cover. Again, they have lots of action. They make these things action-packed to make sure that there's no wasted space, and I do really appreciate that because if you look at some books, again, if you look at some books from Bronze Age, a lot of the time the art on the covers got lazy and repetitive. I'm not going to mention any, I'm not going to point out any artists, but there are a few in my mind that I could. Look at that cover. I think this is an all-time Spectacular Spider-Man cover here. This is issue number 76 at Death's Door. That's 77 and 78. So again, there's a really complete run here of all of these Spidey books. Pretty impressive little run they put together. I think this is going to be the last Spidey book, issue 79. Doc Ock cover. So let's get into some of the other stuff that was here as well. We got some Bongo comics. This is a free comic book day. Also got this one, another free comic book day. Can't say no to Bart Simpson. Come on. Oh! Got this Super Action 36 Avengers. Got some more Incredible Hulk. Another newsstand copy on that one as well. This is more recent. This is a news. This is more recent. This is a Ghost Rider. This is a direct issue. This is Ghost Rider Rides Again. This is a 90s book. But Ghost Rider is always hot. There's another recent book, She-Hulk. Nothing too spectacular. Nothing to write home about. Marvel Super Action, another underrated series. A lot of these don't carry very much value, if any value at all, but Super Action is a pretty cool series. Some cool team-ups. We got some Iron Man action. This is Iron Man 81, 25-cent cover price. Seems to be about the average grade, like I said before, around 6.0. It's pretty good. Got Iron Man and Moon Knight. Look at that. That is a dope cover. Got Iron Man and Moon Knight. Moon Knight is always popular, one of my favorite characters. We got Daredevil 109. Daredevil cover. Daredevil 145. Star Wars number 90. Newsstand edition. Star Wars 72. Another newsstand, or this is a direct. We got a long shot. We got a couple long shots. We got long shot 4. Long shot 5. Cool little series, nothing too special about that, but got Marvel Triple Action. Got a very, very loved Defenders, number 31. As you can see, there's nice little chunks out of the book up top and in the middle here. But it came in the lot, so why not? We got the Man-Thing, number 6. We have the Man-Thing, number 3. A little nicer, still in the bag. No board. Still in the bag, though. This does have a newsstand stamp on it. And only a couple books left. We got Star Trek, number 1. Creature on the Loose, number 31. Really cool cover. This cover reminds me of some of the EC covers of times past, and I think that's what they did try to encapsulate there. Maybe you can put up a similar cover right here. You can see that try to get that EC feel to it. And I always respect that. EC comics are my favorite. So what'd you guys think? What was your favorite pickup in this lot? Again, I didn't pay too much for it. The person that sold me all these books was actually a fan of the show. I'm not going to mention his name here, but maybe he can come on sometime. That'd be kind of cool. All right, guys, so what was your favorite pickup from all this? Is there anything you're interested in? Leave a comment below. Again, I'm going to have a Whatnot sale where most of this is going to be featured. So look out for that. I'm at I Like Collectibles on Whatnot. Same handle is here. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to try to put out more videos soon. I promise. I'm doing a lot of shorts, so please follow so you can check out the shorts. I'm having a lot of fun with that. I'm doing Market Watch. I'm doing some of my pickups. I've been picking up a ton recently. Unfortunately, I haven't had time to make full-on videos, but I have been doing the short videos, and I'm having so much fun doing that. So if you could check those videos out, I'd really appreciate it. All right, guys, for now, I'm out of here. Have fun, stay safe, buy comics, buy collectibles. Bye, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Ooh. What the hell?